How you guys doing this evening? Back at you with another presentation. It's a beautiful sunset this evening. Lovely, lovely sunset. Um, I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to you guys about people who gave up and took themselves out. Now, I know life is really tough nowadays. Somebody wanted me to make another video talking about this. I know life is tough nowadays. Rent is at an all-time high. And that's one of the main reasons to why you need a significant other. That's one of the main reasons to why I want to be married. Man, I just saw somebody driving in an Alfa Romeo Stelvio. The Alfa Romeo Stelvio is so nice. I just saw the Alfa Romeo Stelvio drive by. Those are some beautiful cars. I just got sidetracked seeing that Alfa Romeo Stelvio. But I want to talk to you guys about I want to talk about people who gave up on life and they took themselves out of the game. Now, life is hard nowadays. Rent is at an all-time high. Bills ain't going nowhere. Employment doesn't come easy, so a lot of people have to venture out into their own and find entrepreneurship. I truly see why my dad was always telling me a trade is the way to go. Yeah, because it's not getting no better. Like, the pressure of life is bad nowadays. It wasn't. I don't think the pressure of life. I don't believe it was this bad long time ago. But the pressure of life, especially today, it's at an all-time high. I mean, everything is just so expensive. I've been looking at one-bedroom apartments for a one-bedroom, one bathroom. And these are not apartments in the wealthy areas. These are just apartments, just in the regular areas. These apartments are just in regular areas. And these apartments, they just up there. I saw an apartment that was like a one bedroom, 1,700. I mean, how do they expect how do they expect one person to be able to pay 1,700 for a one bedroom apartment? I mean, unless you got some help, unless you got a solid trade and you're making solid income, then you can afford a one bedroom, one bathroom apartment that's $1,700. Most people cannot afford this. And that's why I say life is just getting very expensive. And that's why I say it's to the point to where there isn't any middle class anymore. They're wiping out the middle class. It's either you're rich or you're poor. And this is a big reason to why I believe a lot of people get frustrated and take themselves out of the game, because life is hard. It's hard to make it nowadays unless you have a profession that is going to pay you, or unless you have a solid, skilled trade. It's not going to be easy for you nowadays. It's hard out here. And I feel for a lot of people. Now, I would never condone nobody killing themselves. I would never condone nobody taking themselves out. But I do understand that life is not easy. I do understand that. I do understand that life is hard. It's definitely not easy nowadays. And it's not getting any better. I wish things didn't have to be the way that they are. I wish things were better. But the government, they're making it hard on people nowadays. They're making it very hard to survive. And it's hard to really live the lifestyle that you truly want to live, especially nowadays, because, with the economy is bad. A lot of people can't afford things. It's terrible out here. And I see why a lot of people are developing the entrepreneurial mindset, because that's really what you need nowadays. You know, you got to have some kind of skill set. You know, I feel good ever since my car broke down back in 2022. It led me in the direction to start learning how to fix cars. So, you know, I'm gonna stick with this because it's rough out here, and I see how important it is to have a solid skill set. Life is just bad for some people. Life beats some people down so bad, and that's why some people take themselves out the game. I would never say a person is weak for taking themselves out. It's just that life is just bad for some folks. You know, circumstances of life just beat people down so bad, and some people can just never recover. And I don't condone, like I say, I don't condone nobody taking themselves out, but a lot of people praying to the Lord to fix things. If he was going to fix things, he would have fixed it already by now. Life is becoming more and more challenging. And as the prices of things go up, you're probably going to have a lot of people taking themselves out. You know, I'm glad I saw that comment with a person wanting me to talk about this, because this is a serious issue. And you got a lot of people taking themselves out nowadays because life is hard. A lot of people dealing with a lot of things. When that pressure of life get on you, it's no joke, especially as an adult. I see why when I was a kid, you know, grown people would say stay a child as long as you can. I see why now, because it's game time once you get grown. The preparation is when you're a child. Once you get grown, that's when real life gonna come at you full force. And some people just can't handle the pressure of life. And this is why some people end up taking themselves out, because life is a challenge, you know? And this is my perspective on, you know, why people have taken themselves out of the game. You know, the pressure of life, you know, I mean, these challenges of life can make some people just call the quits on life, you know, because in my personal opinion, life is not supposed to be a constant struggle. I know it's not going to be a breeze for everyone. Life is not going to be a breeze for everyone. You know, no one's life is perfect. You know, there's nobody with a perfect life. I understand that. But no one's life is supposed to be a constant struggle. I feel if life is a constant struggle, that's how you know you got a serious problem on your hand. You know? But yeah, when you look at how hard life is and how much of a challenge life is nowadays, this is why some people have taken themselves out. This is why some people are strung out on drugs and they just give up and throw in the towel, because of the pressure of life. But that's my discussion on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It's a beautiful sunset. I feel it would be nice to be in a place like the Maldives or Seychelles, seeing a beautiful sunset. But you guys have a good one. Have a good evening. And I'll be talking with you guys very soon. Peace out.